Hey loves, thank you for likes, shares, and subscribes. I just wanted to come on here and thank you before I do my reading. You guys have been incredible, all your comments, and new subscribers, thank you so much. I know I'm fairly new to YouTube. I started off, you know, strong, and then I had some things happen to me where I had to take a break. But I'm here now, and I'm here for you guys, so I'm really grateful to you all, and I really, really, really feel the love. It's incredible, and I'm so grateful for that. So I thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so this reading is going to be for the full moon energy tonight. It's the flower moon, and the moon in Sagittarius. So, you know, and I've been reading up on it and to kind of see, like, what it's all about and what the energy is about. And I know what I've gathered from all my readings is that it has a lot to do with abundance, and as I'm talking, the moon card fell out. It has a lot to do with abundance and, you know, being positive and, you know, really kind of owning your freedom and your freedom your freedom to detach from anything that's negative. So that's really good. I will be doing probably some candle magic tonight and helping others try to move the energy and kind of try to at least rid some negative energy that has been casted through people's bloodlines and DNA and, you know, their karmic cycles and stuff. So I'm just trying to help move that energy out of the way, not only on my bloodline, but for others. So I'm hoping, and I'm being positive, and I really feel like this will help. And the energy of the full moon in Sagittarius will help with that. Yeah, so anyway, this is specifically for twin flame soulmates. And I just want to see where the energy's at. And the moon card fell out. So, you know, I feel like with any full moon, you know, there's always that energy of, like, you can kind of expect the unexpected or expect some illumination on some things. There may be secrets, you know, there may be some illusions there that, you know, are illuminated, and some secrets that might come out, but there might be some fears, you know. But I think with this particular moon, I feel as if it's like people are owning their independence, and people are owning, you know, their storylines and their backgrounds, and really moving forward in positivity. That's the way I see it. Because it's like, you know, look at her. This is a different moon card. It's like, you know, the phases of the moon, they may cause waves. And, you know, it's okay for the moon to do it. So sometimes we harp on ourselves too much for our emotions and the way we feel and the way we feel about certain things. And we don't, you know, forgive ourselves, or we tend to, like, bash ourselves so much, you know. It's like, and it's like we need to, like, forgive ourselves for the things that may have been done in the past, because we creative waves. It's like, it's okay. Let's move past it. Let's let that go. And she's just, you know, she's almost like a mystic. You know, she has her wand, and she has her crown, and she has her wolves with her. So she's really taking lead here. And I feel like some of us, maybe both DMs and DFs, divine masculine, divine feminines, are doing the same. And I feel like before I even do the reading, I feel like a lot of us are detaching from outcomes and kind of just owning self-love, self-care type of journeys. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, enough about this card. It just kind of fell out when I wasn't really ready, so I'm just going to put it to the side, but I just wanted to honor it. So we're going to see where the DM's at. Where is the divine masculine in this full moon energy? What's happening with the divine masculine in this full moon energy? What's going on with the DM? There's too many cards. What's going on with the DM? There it is, justice. So again, like I was saying earlier, like maybe some truths will be revealed, some justice will be done, you know, for the DM. Maybe there will be some balance, and balancing of the scales. You know, his or her energy might be coming balanced to after to finding out some truths. Maybe gaining some clarity. Or maybe winning some court cases in their favor. But I feel like this is a good start. Okay, so we have justice there. Let's clarify. Let's get a you don't know. Let's get a universal Rider-Waite tarot card. Why is justice here for what's going on with the DM? Why is justice here for what's going on with the DM? Why is justice here? Whoa, that flew out. Oh my god. Another moon card. So, okay. So maybe that moon card was, you know, it was for. You guys saw how that flew out. That was for the DM. So, you know, there might be some truths coming out. Secrets may be revealed. You know, whatever's done in the dark is brought to the light. Maybe they're having to face some truths, and it could be in their favor. I mean, it may not be, but I mean, we'll see what happens. But that's insane, and you guys saw it. Like, I didn't manipulate that. I'm just a vessel. I'm just shuffling the cards and letting them, you know, kind of fall as they please and through the divine's guidance. But I feel like their intuition, their dreams, maybe seemingly real, you know. They might be dreaming about situations. They might have a strong influx of emotions with this Mars in retrograde, wherever their Mars lands in their chart. Mine in particular is in Scorpio, so it's like I'm in battle mode right now. And I know it's not me, so I try to like hold my tongue and not say anything and watch myself, because I know it's the energies of the cosmos that really wants to bring it out. And they always say, for anyone who tries to initiate or start the battle when it's Mars is in retrograde, those are the ones who usually tend to lose the battle. So if you want to fight with somebody and you start it, they say you're the one that's going to lose. But if somebody else starts a fight with you, and you defend yourself, then usually that's the other person that starts it with you is going to lose. So, and something, you know, some events or something that just might happen to where it's out of the DM's control, might take place, and that might cause an illumination on a situation where it's like, we'll make balance for the DM, if that makes sense. So like, for instance, you know, some truths coming out about a person, or like if they're with a karmic partner, like how they really feel about them might come out, or, you know, things that have been done in the past might come out. That's like the type of energy that's with these two here. So that's interesting, but let's get a Vanessa card on top of that. Why is the moon here with justice? Too many cards. Why is the moon here with justice for the DM? Why is the moon here with justice? And the moon came out twice, and obviously we have a full moon, so the energy is super strong. So that just validates that, you know, the energy is here. It's here. And that's, I mean, I think that's awesome, but it's also crazy because, you know, full moon's so powerful, but it's awesome. Oh my gosh. The Hierophant. The frickin' Hierophant. So that is insane. So, okay. So one or two things. They might be waking up to their spirituality. If the DM is not awake yet entirely, this might just be them waking up. And if they are awake, then they just might come out and say it. Like, fuck, like, I'm going through this spiritual awakening. I'm having some shifts in my life. I don't know what's taking place. They might seek guidance. They might seek counsel for it because they don't know why all the things that are happening in their life that are happening. And it's like causing some sort of like action in them to seek that truth and to find it. And everything's like kind of unfolding for them. And even if they didn't do it, the universe is doing it for them. But also with the Hierophant, so they may be seeking some higher learning in the spiritual world, in the spiritual sense, but they also might be ready to commit to somebody or something. Why is the Hierophant here? Could also be a Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Leo. I'm sorry, not Leo. Maybe Leo. I meant Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. No, just Scorpio or Pisces. Why is the Hierophant here? I see Scorpio, I see Pisces, I see Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Taurus. Huh. So, with the Hierophant being here, they have the Five of Coins and the Three of Wands. So, what I'm getting is that, not just from the cards, but what I'm getting is that they're willing to feel that energy of being left out in the cold and shutting themselves out just so they can embark on their own journey to seek what it is that they need or want in their life or their soul's purpose. Even if it may take some financial loss, even if it may take them feeling alone, I feel as though that's what they're waking up to in their consciousness. Like, that's what their soul and higher self is asking them to do. And I really do feel like this is like a spiritual awakening for them, and they're ready to embark, and they're on their journey and take matters into their own hands, because they're waiting for their ships to come in. But at the same time, I feel like as they're waiting for their ships to come in, I don't know. Let me rewind. So it's like they've been waiting for their ships to come in, and that's what's making them feel like they've been left out in the cold and kind of lost in the dark, so to speak. And I think that has also played a factor in them waking up to reality. Because they're like, wait a minute. Like, why do I always feel so alone? Why do I always feel like I'm losing and not happy? Like, I'm not gaining, I'm just losing. Losing myself, losing my money in the situation. And I've been, you know, trying to wrap my head around it, why it's not working. But it's, you know, it's something that I need to do and find out for myself. And I think this veil of illusion is being lifted for them finally. Let's get an outcome card. So what else can the DM expect in this energy of the full moon? What can the DM expect? Or will they take any action towards their journey, their twin flame journey? Yeah, let's ask that. So will the DM take any action towards their twin flame journey? Nine of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that, and I'll read it from the book, but what this is telling me is that they're ready to kind of find their own independence. And if your DM is somebody who's codependent, I feel like they're finally ready to kind of come into their own and be independent and, you know, work for themselves and build their own foundation and kind of just be like, you know, ready to do the work and be able to feel good about it. And not only, like, I feel like, now this is just my intuitive side, I feel like some DMs, because what I'm hearing is, it's like they kind of felt bad about wanting to be alone and wanting to do well for themselves, but I think they're finally realizing that it's okay to do that. It doesn't make them selfish. They don't always have to go and provide for every single person. You know, even if they're in a karmic situation, I feel like they felt obligated to be there financially and physically for this person, even if they didn't serve them, if that was a toxic relationship. But I feel like they're at a place right now where they think, you know what, I can do this. Like, if I need to be on my own, because, like, even if they're, you know, like, say a player or whatever, or an F-boy, you know, I think they're realizing that all this stuff, you know, from the third, I mean, why did I say third? I was going to say third party, but I'm not even talking about third party. One of you must be dealing with a third party situation. I'm sorry, I'm just like completely thrown off here because I'm getting downloads now. I'm really sorry, you guys. Shit. sorry, I don't hate it when this happens, but it's like my guides will like make me do a U-turn and go back and be like, talk about this because somebody needs to hear it. So what I'm hearing is there's a third-party situation where somebody was staying for the sake of being the provider financially and felt like that was their duty and that they had to do it. But I think they're coming to a realization that that's not all that they're worth. You know, that's not all their purpose is to be a provider financially. There's more to them to that. And maybe, I don't know if somebody who was ever with this person, male or female, might have been taking advantage of them financially, but you know what, I have to get another card. I wasn't going to get another card, but I have to clarify this. Why is the 9 of Earth here? Why is the 9 of Earth here? Too many cards fell out. Why is the 9 of Earth here for the DM? Are they becoming single and okay with being single and independent, or is somebody taking advantage of them? Was somebody codependent on them? What's going on with the 9 of Earth? What's going on with the 9 of Earth? Yeah, Queen of Coins. Codependency. Queen of Coins in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's a codependency. Somebody was codependent on them. And I think they thought they were the ones who might have been more codependent, but when it came down to it, they realized that they weren't. But I'm just going to read out of the book. That's interesting. That's what I thought. See, I like when that happens, when it coincides, because it makes me feel like I'm not crazy and that the message I'm hearing, it validates it. So, discipline, self-reliance, reliable resources, restraint, and self-control, the final stone placed in the foundation. I know I can rely on myself and spirit. There are many tools at my disposal, and I use my resources wisely, solidifying the foundation of my security in the material world. I am diligent and disciplined, focused in completing the work I began long ago. I stick to my program, trusting the plan is unfolding before me exactly as spirit intended. So yeah, so they're coming into their own, finally. They're coming into their own. So that's really good. And I think they're gaining some sort of confidence, but I think, you know, they're okay to be on their own, and I think they weren't before. I felt like they couldn't be on their own for whatever reason, codependency reasons, but I'm proud of you, DM. Good job. Good job. So, let's do the DF, and I'll try to make this quick. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't want to make this too long because I know you guys got shit to do. But I just wanted to see where the full moon energy is at. So what's going on with the DF under this full moon, Sagittarian full moon, flower moon? What's going on with the DF under this Sagittarian full moon? What's going on with the DF? Okay. Hierophant in reverse. Will you look at that? You saw it here first, folks. I didn't do that myself. This happened. The DM got it in the upright, and the DM got it in the reverse. Wow, that's interesting. Let's find out why. Why is a Hierophant? Oh, so this is going against status quo. This is going against, you know, a belief system. This is like not wanting to be committed. This is not wanting to fall in line with your conformity. You know, that's how I see the Hierophant in reverse. This can also be a divorce. Ace of Wands. So maybe some DFs are going against the grain. Maybe some DFs are like, you know what? I'm not going to follow your belief system. I'm going to do what I'm passionate about. I'm going to do what I love. And I'm going to follow those passions. And I'm going to follow my goals and dreams. And you know what? Screw you. That's what I get. I don't care what mission I'm supposed to do. I don't care what DM I'm supposed to wait for. No, F that. I'm not waiting for anybody. And I'm going my own way. And I'm following my dreams. And I don't give a shit. And whatever's meant to be will be there for me at the end of the day. So I don't have to worry. That's what I'm getting. And you know what? Good for you. I'm down with that. For sure. I'm always, believer in never waiting for somebody to choose you. If they don't choose you, then you move on, right? And you choose yourself. Always choose yourself at the end of the day. That's all you can do is choose yourself. So why is the Hierophant in reverse with the Ace of Wands here? Hierophant in reverse with the Ace of Wands for our DF. King of Cups, Eight of Wands in reverse. She's tired of waiting for this love to happen. and it's been delayed. Nonetheless, I feel like the love is there because the King of Cups is in the upright. But the Eight of Wands in reverse, that's a delay. That's a delay, and she's tired. He or she's tired of waiting. And they don't want, like, I know this journey is hard because, like, you get mixed information about, wait for your DM, wait, you know, they love you, but you're like, I haven't heard from this motherfucker in, like, 10 months. What do you mean they love me? Somebody who loves you will chase after you. Somebody who loves you will do this, this, and this, and that, which is correct, but, you know, that's very paradigm of, you know, the 3D world, but at the same time, according to the Twinflame whatever guidebook, if there is one, I don't think there is, but it's like, you know, there's a knowing, and there's an awareness that, you know, because you can feel them, you can feel their love or whatever. But even though the love, like I'm saying, the love is there, sure, it might be there, they just are asleep or whatever, and they're doing their journey and what's, you know, on their soul contract. But at the end of the day, we're awake. The DF's awake. And if you are spiritual or not, twin flame or not, it doesn't matter. Nobody likes to wait. Nobody likes to be, you know, no one likes to wait, and no one wants to be second to anybody. So it's like, I need to, this is where the journey for me personally comes in handy. I see it as a journey of self-discovery, rediscovery, and a journey of self-love and self-care. So if I have to take it that way, I will, and I am. So I'm using that for me. And I do have a DM, but we were in union at one point, and now we're not. And we haven't been for a really long time. And it's a very complicated situation. But I'm at the point in my life where I'm doing my life for me. Sorry, I kicked the tripod. I'm doing my life for me. That's all I can do at this point in my life. All I can do is work on myself and better myself and, you know, help healing others. And I'm okay with that, honestly. And I have detached from an outcome, whatever happens, because it's 2:22 on the clock. Because I also have a soulmate who is around, who is amazing. And, you know, I'm trying to figure out, like, instead of, like, forcing anything or trying to figure out what is what or who is who or who, you know, who am I meant to be with, I had to let go of all that and have to give it to God and give it to the divine and trust that whatever is meant to be will not pass me by. And whatever happens, happens, and I'm just going with the flow. But in the meantime, I'm really just trying to build up a foundation for myself again, which I've lost. And it was really hard. So all I can do is, you know, do me. And I'm sure a lot of you, you know, that's all we can do. Like, we can't live our lives for anybody else. It's twin flame or not. We have to live it for ourselves. So I hope you guys manifest this moon. I hear it's like a big manifesting moon. So whatever you want to manifest, make sure it's in the highest good and the highest regard for everybody around you. And make sure your intentions are good and make sure that you're protected. I love you guys so much.